In the depths of darkness, where pain and despair held sway over a young girl's heart, there arose a glimmer of courage that would forever change her life. Anna, a soul burdened by years of relentless abuse, found herself standing at the precipice of a choice that held the power to transform her wounded spirit. With trembling hands and tears streaming down her face, she made a decision that would defy the expectations of those around her, and ultimately, set her free. For too long, Anna had been shackled by the haunting memories of her past. The scars etched upon her fragile soul were a testament to the cruelty she had endured at the hands of her estranged father. Each day, she carried the weight of his actions, a heavy burden that threatened to crush her spirit. The wounds inflicted upon her heart ran deep, leaving her yearning for justice and longing for an apology that may never come. But as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into years, Anna realized that the path to healing would not be found in holding on to bitterness and anger. It was through the power of forgiveness that true liberation could be attained. With every ounce of strength she could muster, Anna embarked on a journey of self-discovery, determined to release the chains that bound her to her past. The road was treacherous, paved with doubts and insecurities that threatened to derail her quest for healing. There were moments when the weight of her pain felt unbearable, and the path to forgiveness seemed insurmountable. Yet, deep within her wounded soul, Anna found an ember of hope, a flicker of resilience that refused to be extinguished. She sought solace in therapy, bearing her deepest fears and scars to a compassionate listener. Through tear-stained confessions and raw vulnerability, Anna began to unravel the complex layers of her pain, peeling back the veil of trauma to uncover the essence of her true self. It was within these sessions that she learned the power of forgiveness, not as a gift bestowed upon the undeserving, but as an act of self-empowerment and liberation. Anna knew that forgiveness would not absolve her father of his sins or undo the wounds that had been inflicted upon her. It was not about granting him permission or condoning his actions. Instead, forgiveness became a shield to protect her own fragile heart from the corrosive effects of resentment and bitterness. It was a declaration of her own worthiness, a reclaiming of her power, and a refusal to let her past define her future. With trembling hands and a voice laced with vulnerability, Anna penned a letter to her estranged father, laying bare her pain and longing for closure. In her words, she poured out the raw emotions that had festered within her for far too long. She acknowledged the damage he had caused but chose to rise above it, embracing the transformative power of forgiveness. Days turned into weeks, and Anna's heart trembled with anticipation as she awaited a response. Would her father recognize the enormity of her courage? Would he understand the magnitude of her forgiveness? The uncertainty weighed heavily upon her, but she refused to let it erode the foundation of her newfound strength. And then, on a seemingly ordinary day, a letter arrived. Anna's hands trembled as she tore open the envelope, her heart pounding in her chest. The words etched upon the page held the power to shape her destiny. In his own way, her father acknowledged the pain he had caused and expressed remorse for the irreparable damage he had inflicted upon her fragile spirit. It was not the apology she had yearned for, but it was a step towards closure, a glimmer of redemption in a shattered relationship. As tears streamed down her face, Anna realized that forgiveness had not only brought healing to her own wounded soul, but it had also planted a seed of redemption within her father's heart. Through her act of courage and vulnerability, she had paved the way for both of them to embark on a journey of healing, a path towards reconciliation and the possibility of a new beginning. In that transformative moment, Anna discovered the true power of forgiveness. It was a balm that soothed her wounded soul, a salve that mended the broken pieces of her heart. It was a declaration of her own resilience and an affirmation of her worthiness. Through forgiveness, she had broken free from the chains of her past, emerging stronger, wiser, and ready to embrace a future unburdened by the weight of her pain. Anna's story serves as a timeless testament to the indomitable spirit of forgiveness. It is a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable pain, the power to heal and find liberation lies within our own hearts. Through forgiveness, we can transcend the confines of our past and embrace a future filled with hope, love, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow.
Thank you for listening. For more stories like this, please consider subscribing.